Thrill parks, are they safe? Today's Inside Story. You're flying through the air at speeds nearing 65 miles an hour, hurtling through space, plunging hundreds of feet in free fall, and all in the pursuit of fun at America's over 500 amusement parks. But how do you know that these thrill-seeking rides are, in fact, safe? The executive director of the International Association of Amusement Parks says when you enter a park, rest assured. Statistics say that you should just relax and enjoy the ride.
The industry has an outstanding safety record. There's hardly anything you can do that is safer than going to an amusement park.
A woman did, in fact, die 2 weeks ago after falling off a ride at Kings Island, but the park management says it was the first fatality on a ride in the park's 19-year history. Detailed safety checks are routine here, and a large staff of maintenance workers go over every ride each day before the park opens.
On the wooden coasters, we start at 5 in the morning and we walk the track. We actually walk every foot of the track and inspect for loose nails, broken bolts, loose steel, maybe a dislodged track member, something of that nature.
This is Kings Island's Racer roller coaster. Over 55 million people have ridden it since it was built in 1972. And every day, Gene Willis and his partner climb every foot of the Racer's 1 1/3 mile of track. On Long Island, Adventureland has had no major accidents in its 27 years of operation. The park's maintenance manager says that's due to the constant checking and rechecking of the rides at that park.
This is very sophisticated equipment now in the amusement industry, so we really have to make sure that this works to the right RPMs, the right acceleration times, the braking times. It's very important.
Over 250 million people a year attend amusement parks in the U.S., which is more than attendance at organized sporting events. Remarkably, only about 3 fatalities occur each year, which is a rate of about 1 in 90 million visits. The amusement park industry says that those figures are no accident.
It's an extraordinary amount of time and money put into developing the safety programs in the industry. The parks, of course, have primary responsibility for that because they are the people for whom safety has to be most important. If they were hurting people in great numbers, nobody would come to the park.
The amusement park industry produces its own training film for its employees.
Remember, after a major power failure, you must make another test run of your equipment in all modes of operation.
And the film shows how to handle situations like unruly patrons and both the right and wrong way to respond to injuries.
That was pretty stupid, lady. This wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have tried to get off the ride while it was still moving.
But accidents at amusement parks are a fact of life. When they do happen, they usually attract headlines. But statistics say that most accidents are caused by human errors rather than mechanical failures. So with the summer peak season quickly approaching, the amusement industry says you should always obey posted safety regulations and make sure you're strapped in correctly before a ride starts. Park patrons say that they definitely take a second look before getting on a ride.
I've always felt safe, but I'm just being a little more precautious.
Every ride that I'm on, I'm taking a look at what's around me. It's not a given thing that it's automatically safe.
You have to be real conscious of what they're going on, the requirements for height, things like that, and you just have to watch what you do and you have to use common sense.
In 1989, the latest year for which government statistics are available, there were about 6,500 injuries on amusement park rides at traveling carnivals and big parks combined. Now on our Inside